11:05 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live via Facebook, link, Brown Cage for Men History Month on behalf. June 11th, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live via Facebook, link, Brown Cage for Men History Month on behalf.
Hey, good morning. Getting ready to go live. So I want you guys to share this with someone in your circle of influence. Getting ready to go live in 15 seconds. We will be going live. So share this in your circle of influence. I have a special guest that's going to be stopping by. Two, one. Hey, we are live on air. Blog Talk Radio. I am the queen of collaborations, and you are tuned in to Monday Morning Motivation Half Hour Power. Oh, yeah. Walking in purpose. Walking with angel love. Walking with purpose. We got from love. And we here to show the world the talent that we have. Is here to change your world. We're walking in purpose. We're walking in purpose. We're walking with Angela. Walking with purpose. Showing the world all that we have. Y'all, come on in this morning. And we don't want to bury us. Because I didn't even check my technology this morning. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking in purpose, yeah. Walking with Angela. Yeah, y'all. That's me. Well, we have. We'll show the world what we have. In purpose. What did God say to you? You got to show the world. Don't you bury your talents. Give it to God in purpose to change the world. So God's been good to me. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation. I'm the queen of collaboration across these social media streets. Y'all, I am excited. I'm excited like always to be here. Y'all, it is the last Monday of May. Y'all, we are yet pressing on. We're getting ready to go on into June. So I'm excited. I have a amazing guest that stopped by today to share with us. But y'all, let me go ahead and get the housekeeping out of the way. Y'all, I want y'all to share this in your circle of influence. If you are live this morning with me, if you're on Instagram, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, or if you're tuned in on Blog Talk Radio, y'all share this with somebody, because I promise you somebody's going to be blessed by something that is shared on this broadcast today. And even if you're hearing the replay, know that it's not by coincidence that you are tuned in to this show on today. I tell you, I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in coincidence. I don't believe in happenstance. I believe that everything is ordained by the one that created us. So it's not by chance that you are here this morning. I'm excited. I'm excited like always. Y'all, we're closing out another month. So much has happened. I told you, May was the month. May would be the month of possibility. This would be the month that if you believed and trust the process, some things were going to open up in your life. Some things were going to happen. Some things were going to manifest. Some things that you were believing God for was going to manifest. Even if everything didn't happen, there are some little things that happen for you, some little wins. We got to learn how to celebrate the little wins, the little things that can add up to the big wins. So celebrate those little wins. It may not be much, and it may not seem like a big thing to you or someone else, but it's a big win. In the book, it's a big win. So y'all, I'm excited. I want to thank you guys for tuning in motivation. I tell you, I get excited every time I get to come on any of these platforms to share and to give what God has given me, what He's placed on the inside of me. I tell you, Genesis 2:7 says He breathed that breath of life into us, that breath of life. So when I'm reminded, when He breathed that breath of life into us, that means that a part of Him is on the inside of us. So everything that we need is already in us. It's up to us to catch up with our destiny. It's up to us to walk into that. So y'all, be the change that you desire to see. So many of us have gifts and talents, and we are sitting down on those gifts and talents. God has called some of us to write in magazines. He's called some of us to write books. He's called some of us to be podcasters, radio show hosts, TV show hosts. He's called us all to do something that will build up this kingdom as a whole, and we're supposed to be doing it together, not individually. He didn't place us here to be by ourselves and to be solo. I hear people oftentimes talking about moving in silence and moving in this and staying to themselves. Well, keep on moving in silence. If you place yourself around some people that are really rooting for you, some positive people, some people that really care, some people that are concerned, you won't have to move in silence, because you will be able to support each other. You'll be able to educate each other, empower each other, and encourage each other. I tell you, I'm grateful for my circle. I have to give a shout out to all those that are connected to anything that I do that really, truly pull on me in the right way. They push me. They encourage me. They inspire me. Some of them tell me that I inspire them. I encourage them. I uplift them. But lo and behold, they do the same thing for me. We do it for each other. And that's what it's all about, y'all. That's what it's all about. But y'all, I'm going to move out the way because y'all, I have a special guest on. Y'all know for the last year or so, I've really been pouring some of my time into working with the prison ministry and trying to help with all of this injustice that is taking place. I have to give a shout out to Chinchilla, Pamela Liggins, and Shaneria Osborne, because of those three ladies. Being around them and being in their midst, they've made me want to, dig deep into this and to be a part of this. And then I had the opportunity to meet two amazing individuals that are wrongfully and overly incarcerated right now in the state of Texas. I've had the opportunity to get to know them, to get to know their cases, and to kind of try to figure out, how can we set right these wrongs that the state of Texas have done to these people, these individuals. So, y'all, I'm excited because over the last week or so, there has been information that has been passed down, and they are getting ready to impeach the attorney general in the state of Texas. And if y'all have been following anything that I do, y'all know that we've been talking about different things that have been happening in Texas. And we've been talking about how they've been rubber stamping indictments, and how corruption has just been off the chain down there. And how can you Google corruption and corruption pop up and nobody is doing nothing about it? So I'm excited that somebody is removing this man from office. And hopefully, with the removal of this man from office, that a lot of light will be brought to these things that have been done in the darkness. So today, y'all, I have an amazing man that is on here. He is currently in prison in the state of Texas, and he is directly affected by this attorney general. So I want you guys to take a listen to him. And then after y'all hear his story, I want you guys to take another step. I want y'all to write letters to the senators, write letters to the congressman and woman. Like, follow up, help us show that you truly support. Y'all, that's what we need. We need people rallying behind the state of Texas, those that are wrongfully and overly incarcerated, those that have been that falsely accused, that are in prison because of falsified documents and things of that nature. So I'm gonna move out the way because y'all only got 30 minutes, and I about done talked up about 11 of those, 12 of those minutes. So I'm gonna move it so y'all can hear this story on today. For those that do celebrate Memorial Day, happy Memorial Day to you guys. Y'all know I don't celebrate all them holidays because some of them holidays don't mean nothing. They just another man-made something that they can get some money out of y'all. But know what you celebrate when you celebrate it. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna move on out the way, y'all. And I want Mr. Cornell Jackie Drummer to come on and share with us on today. The floor is yours. You're more than welcome to share whatever is laid on your heart, whatever you want the people to know today about your situation and what you're going through. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for having me on this morning, and thank you all listeners this morning. This is Queen Collaboration. Well, my issue is that, our issue down here in Texas is that we've been trying to get some support on the corruption and the madness and the stuff that's going on down here that's over incarcerating, Texas prison inmates. And not only that, but, these systems are designed through corruption about court systems, corruption about parole board systems, the lack of, over accountability about Texas senators and state representatives and, a law issue. But down here in Texas, what we're trying to do is to get some support, down here to try to draw attention and to get some awareness on the madness and, the incarceration, wrongfully convicted inmates and stuff down here in Texas. As mentioned earlier, Mrs. Angela mentioned the fact that our Texas Attorney General, Mr. Ken Paxton, is under investigation. And they're talking about impeaching the guy. And he has to come out Wednesday, which is this week. Okay, but the issue is that I'm offended about this Attorney General personally. Because for the last 33 years of my incarceration, I was wrongfully convicted. I was deliberately framed by city, county, state officials in San Antonio, which is P.O.W.E.R County, Texas. But little did I know this operation seems to be more widespread than it, than they actually brought out to the public attention. Back when there was a guy named Dr. Benson J. M. Mayor running the Evidence Fiction scandal in San Antonio. But this doctor, he's national because he's the same one from the Trayvon Martin case who's being allowed to investigate his own cases down here. Okay, he's appointed by the Texas governor. So with this said, little did we know down here the Texas Attorney General's office is allowing him to cover up his own operations because the Texas Attorney General's office is withholding information from wrongfully convicted inmates here in the state of Texas. And with that being said, I was forced to file a $100 million lawsuit against this Attorney General, personally. Why? Because no one here in the state of Texas is willing to investigate our corruption. No one. I mean, we've reached out to state representatives, Texas senators, judges, lawyers, and everybody, but no one down here is willing to conduct an investigation. Okay?
So how is that possible? How is that possible that we can Google corruption in the state of Texas and all kind of corruption comes up and nobody is doing nothing about it? You know, I know that the state of Texas is not under the U.S. Constitution or whatever, but still, if it's a part of the United States, then there should be something. If they're out of order and out of line, there should be something that the U.S. government should be able to do. Even though they're over their own stuff, the government should be able to step in when they're not doing what they're supposed to do and it's not being handled properly. So how is that not happening? Why is that not happening, and how is that not happening?
Okay, good question, ma'am. Okay, our Texas government, Mr. Greg Abbott, he's a former district attorney. Okay, and here in the state of Texas, Mr. Greg Abbott is putting his people, which is former judges, former lawyers, former district attorneys, in power, putting these people in office to monitor and control our system. So with this being said, like here in the parole board system, ma'am, our parole board members and commissioners are lawyers, judges, district attorneys. And these individuals down here are being denied parole at an alarming rate, especially African Americans. Okay, they are supposed to be going by a point system. But what has been discovered is the fact that the parole board members are redacting the point system number from the minute sheet, which means that they're using a black marker to put a dot on the number that, you're supposed to know whether or not you are considered a low, moderate, or high-risk inmate. To know what your position is in order to be able to get out of prison. But what they're doing is marking these numbers out and forcing inmates to do 5, 6, 7, 15 set-offs at a time. Okay, our Texas government, this has been their attention. This has been brought to the attention of the director of the Board of Parole, to our state representatives, to our Texas senators, and no one is willing to investigate this. Now, I have an article out. My article is called The Proper Use of the Taylor Point Factor Score, which is the point system. Okay, I brought this to the attention of Mr. Carl O. Sherman. Mr. Carl O. Sherman is a Texas state representative, and he's right now pushing a bill called 1064 and the earn time. Okay, all Texas prison inmates are waiting on this law to be passed because they know that this. But what our problem is that in the state of Texas, we have what we call the Texas Constitution, which means that we do not have a liberty interest, which means that the due process laws in the state of Texas means that we are a point system that's not being honored. So with this being said, we do not have any access to be able to draw. They restricted us from that. Okay, but our Texas government, ma'am, as mentioned, these people are not investigating these issues because they are the one who built the system.
And that's like something that's happened here in South Carolina, not too long ago. That's how I think that the government is set up here, that regulates the judicial system. It's set up pretty much like there, where it's been nepotism, where family members have been in power and they've been able to bring other family members on. If they're lawyers, if they're whatever, they've been able to hire their cousins, hire their brothers, hire their nephews, hire their whoever, and put them in position when sometimes they're not even qualified. Sometimes they shouldn't even be the ones making the decision. But this is what's happening. This is what's happening. But here in South Carolina, there was a case not too long ago where a judge released a inmate before his time. Well, it was done privately, and they did not agree to it. Like, it was not done the way that it was supposed to be done with the judicial. Everybody had a say, or however it was supposed to be done. It was done in private. It was done with prosecutors in different, in a closed door setting behind the doors, and it was totally illegal. It was not supposed to happen, and the higher courts of South Carolina reversed that release. That guy was set free. He was allowed to come home from prison 16 years early, and they reversed that. He had to go back to prison because they said that was not right. They went over. There was and this happened to a black couple where their son was murdered, and the person that murdered their son was released early, and they were highly upset. They went to different people, and they did not stop. And I'm thinking what's happening in Texas is people just it's just like, because it's not affecting them and it's not them, that they're turning a blind eye. We can't keep turning a blind eye. Because it's not happening to you now does not mean that it will not happen. And that's what a lot of us are doing. We're sitting back. We want change to happen in this world, but we're not doing anything to be that change that we desire to see. And I don't understand. Like we all have some issues going on, and there's a lot that we can be doing, even though we may not have nobody incarcerated. And I'm not in Texas, I'm in South Carolina, but I see what's going on, and I said, man, that is not right. That is not right. And then that case that happened here in South Carolina, I was like, okay, this is what's happening down there in Texas. I say, if they can get to the bottom of this here in South Carolina, and they can get a resolution, and they can handle people in Texas not to be handling like these, that just like that. They got a resolution, people off, and then they want that would not allow it to happen again.
Correct, man. Correct.
So why is it that the state of Texas cannot do that? What is the problem?
Well, down here in the state of Texas, ma'am, like you mentioned earlier, that's nepotism, ma'am. Okay, these people down here are monitoring anything anyone do down here. And what happens is that me, myself, personally, I am being personally retaliated against. Now, an attempt has been made on my life, a real one. Okay, and it's crazy because of simple fact. I have brought this to the attention of state representatives, Texas senators, judges, you know what I'm saying? And not only just that, here it is, these people that's in power right here in Texas, you know, right now, they can pick up the phone and call a parole board and tell these people not to let me go. And that's what they're doing right now. So right now, I'm being totally retaliated against and denied access to freedom. I've been incarcerated for 33 years, and still right now I'm being classified as a high-risk inmate and haven't had any disciplinaries and completed every program in the system. But still, I'm still classified as a high-risk inmate.
So if there's someone listening today, that would be willing, that can assist, how can someone help with whatever is going on? How can we help with your situation? How can we help out in your situation? How can we help? 33 to be incarcerated falsely, wrongfully, and overly incarcerated. It's too long. It's time for this to come to an end. So how can people assist in what you're doing and to help bring you home?
The same committee that's investigating our Texas Attorney General, I filed a package with them, which is a complaint called impeachment of our P.O.W.E.R County medical examiner, which is Dr. Vincent J.M. Mayo. Right now, my information is already in the Judiciary House Committee, but they would not respond to me because I'm a Texas prison inmate. So if anybody would wish to try to get involved with this situation, to try to bring attention to the corruption that's going on here in Texas, it is already filed with the Texas Judiciary House Committee, who are now currently investigating the Texas Attorney General, Mr. Ken Paxton. Okay, and Mrs. Angela Thomas Smith she should still have the case number on that case, which is filed in the Western District of Texas. Okay, so as of right now, here it is. We need to try to get this information to our Texas state senators, our Texas representatives, and anyone right now that's investigating Mr. Ken Paxton to look into this case.
So that will be Monica De La Cruz. She is one of the representatives, and then you have your senator, Ted Cruz, and that number is that the SAPD number, the SA or the SA number, because I have two numbers here.
Okay, the SAPD number is the offense report, which is the one that framed me. The SA 23 civil case number is the lawsuit Ken Paxton, Cornell Drummond versus Ken Paxton, which is the silver number 00389. Okay, and with that being said, and not only that, man, the silver lawsuit is in the hands of a United States District Court judge named Mr. Orlando L. Garcia. Mr. Orlando L. Garcia is the same judge who assigned Dr. Vincent J. M. DeMaio over his own process.
Wow.
So my case is in the hands of the same people who are a part of this operation. So I don't expect to get any relief from the United States District Court on my complaint of civil action filed against Dr. Vincent J. M. DeMaio, Ken Paxton, the city of San Antonio, and Bexar County, because I'm by myself. I don't have no outside support. So with this being said, ma'am, right now I'm being denied any opportunity to bring attention to this here because I don't have no outside support.
Wow.
And that's going to be a problem.
Wow.
If anybody's listening today, we would appreciate any help that y'all can give us. We have some people down here called the Texas Families Association. These people have been in power for a long time, and they're supposed to be the ones that's bringing these matters to the attention of our state representatives. But when I brought this to their attention, they would not communicate with me. Okay? So with this being said, they are turning a blind eye to the corruption that's going on here in Texas. So if anybody's listening, please help us.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Miss Angela Thomas Smith, ma'am, for allowing Mr. Drummond to come onto your program this morning. And we appreciate you, ma'am, for everything that you do. Thank you.
Wow. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share your story and to allow people to hear what's really going on in the state of Texas. Until a couple of years ago, I didn't realize that things were as bad as they were. And that this has been going on as long as it's been going on. A lot of us, we didn't even know. Pam goes hard, and she didn't know. She got involved with a guy, and he just happened to be in prison. She married him, and it's her husband now. So she goes really, really hard. I tell you, the state of Texas and the state of New York is totally different. And there's a lot of things that is happening in the state of New York right now that's allowing some of those people that have been wrongfully and overly incarcerated the ability to come home and to enjoy the rest of what life they have. Because you look at these sentences that they're giving out. You're giving people 70, 80, 90, 130 years for stuff that you brushing under the rug for other people. You talk about your white counterparts. They're not doing that. They're not giving them time like that. They throwing the book at all brown people. But we know that this is nothing more than systematic racism and another form of slavery. We know that. But we as brown people, we have to stand up. We can't say because no, we're not in Texas or we don't have anyone in prison that we can't speak out, we can't talk, we can't say nothing. That's why we are in a lot of these predicaments that we are in, because we have been quiet. We've turned the left cheek, we've turned the right cheek, we've turned the butt cheeks. They ain't got no more cheeks to turn now. So what you gonna do? You can't turn nothing else. So what you gonna do? Are you going to really be the change that you want to see in this world? Are you going to open your mouth and speak? You're going to write a book about it. You're going to do a documentary about it. You're going to get it out there. Now, it's going to take all of us working together for the good of our people. Y'all, we got to get back to that village mentality. We got to get back to that village mentality where we, as communities, we're trying to make a difference. Y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in this morning. My time is winding down. Y'all know I'm only on for 30 minutes, but my time is winding down. But that does not stop what needs to be done. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep sharing. I'm going to be posting different things. Please be the change that you want to see in this world. Yeah, I beg of you, be the change that you desire to see in this world. I hope that there's been something that has been said on this show this week that would encourage you to step outside your box, to step outside your comfort zone. Y'all, greater works, he said we should do. Don't sit down on your gift. He's gifted you with so many things. Don't sit down on that gift. I want to thank those that are tuned in on Blog Talk Radio this morning. I thank you for tuning in. I'm getting ready to end my show over on Blog Talk Radio, but I'm going to stay on for just a minute because I just want I want to make sure that I get this message out to those that are tuned in and those that hear. I thank Blog Talk Radio for this half hour of power that they allow me the opportunity to come on and to be able to impact the world and to be able to share. Thank you, Blog Talk Radio. I will see you guys next Monday, same time, same place. I love you guys and thank you for being a part of what I do. Y'all, that was Blog Talk Radio Monday morning motivation. Of course, I am still live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. I just can't let this go. Like, it's so much that we can be doing to impact lives. So much that we can be doing to be the change that we desire to see. You know, we talk about we talk about injustices and social injustices and all of this. Y'all, we see it every day. Slavery is not going anywhere. If you look at this judicial system, it's just another form of slavery. Because where where do you get all the labor that they giving out for the price that they giving? They're paying people $2 every 2 weeks and $4 and $6. Where? It's not fair. It's not fair. But that's what a lot of people are living with. We are looking at the abolish. We need to abolish the 13th Amendment because that is what is allowing these people to do what they do. This is what they're allowing them to do what they do within this prison system. That whatever servitude that is allowing people to keep our brown people because they overly and wrongfully incarcerate our brown people. You look at the statistics. The statistics don't lie. You look at them. You look at the amount of white people incarcerated, Hispanics incarcerated. You look at everybody that's incarcerated. You look at the time that they have versus the time that's being given to our people for the same crimes. You look at it. Y'all, it's time for change. It is time for change. It is time for us to be that change that we desire to see. It's time. We can no longer sit and be quiet. Y'all, lives are being impacted by this. People are family dynamics is changing. You think about when a person is incarcerated. It affects the whole family dynamics. Y'all, we got to do something about this. Because they people 20, 30, 40, 50 years of being wrongfully incarcerated. And these people are falsifying documents and rubber stamping indictments. Change has to come, y'all. Again, I want to thank everyone that tuned in on this morning for Monday Morning Motivation. Of course, I am the queen of collaboration, Angela Thomas Smith, y'all. I have so much going on. I want to thank you guys. If y'all have not voted, please make sure that you cast your vote for me. I have been nominated for International Internet Radio Hall of Fame for Broadcasting Class of 2023. The results will come out in October. I'll know if I am been enshrined, but y'all still have time to get your vote in. You can create a send me an email just stating why you think I should be in the Hall of Fame, or you can do a little video. A lot of people have been doing videos. You can do a little video. Have to be a minute to 3 minutes. It's fine, but you can do a little video. Send it to it is I'm sorry, IIOH class of 2023 queenangela@gmail.com. Of course, I'm going to be posting it on the various social media sites so you guys can make sure that you vote. Y'all always can direct message me to ask me for that email address so I can get that email address out to you guys. I have been, of course, the Crew Podcast have been nominated for new podcast show of the year. If you have not voted, please go over to smgospelawards.com/voting. Cast your vote. You can vote for the Crew Podcast for new podcast of the year. You can vote for HTA Enterprise for promotion promoters and promotion of the year. And then you can vote for Hezekiah for author of the year. I'm telling you, y'all, I'm excited about what God is doing. This month, he truly opened the windows of heaven and poured me out a blessing, y'all. I am in a contest. Y'all, June 12th, I need everybody to start voting. So make sure y'all are following me. Make sure that you click on those links. Make sure that you vote. I have the opportunity win $25,000 if I win this competition. Y'all, my desire is to open a bookstore that houses a deli and coffee counter. It's going to be a place where we can come together as brown authors and just really work. But that's my desire. If I win these $25,000, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up that bookstore with that deli counter and coffee shop. So if you have not save that link, make sure that you save that link so that when the voting opens up on June the 12th, that you can vote. I don't know how the voting is going to go, but you will have the opportunity to vote. So I want you guys to make sure that you are voting. Make sure that you are sharing the links. Make sure that you are sharing those things that I'm doing. Also, if you are a male, y'all still have time to get signed up to be a part of the panel. We have 3 amazing males that's a part of this panel so far. The panel is going to be June 11th from 5 to 7 p.m. We're going to be talking about purpose. So whatever your purpose, whatever it is, if you're on the track to purpose, whatever it is, I want you to come on, share with us. There is a fee of $33.33. And I know everybody like, why does they charge $33.03? Y'all, that's what God dropped in my spirit. I can't move past it. That's what he dropped in my spirit. I know I should. A lot of people say you should be charging more for this. You should be. He didn't tell me to. This year was $33.33. And everything that I do is for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. It reminds me of the Trinity. So I'm moving in obedience. If he dropped in your spirit to be a part of anything that I'm doing, I'll just do it. Just get on it. Trust me. You are sowing into fertile, good grounds. You're not sowing into no mess, because everything that I do over here, I move and learn, love, lead. The E3 experience, educate, empower, and encourage. That's what I believe in. The L3 movement and the E3 experience. And if you're a part of anything that you know that I'm a part of, you know that I will push you. If I see any type of purpose in you, I'm going to push you until I see it come up out of you. Ask those 11 are part of the podcast. They'll tell you, I ain't going to let it go. And if you're a part of anything that I do, if you've been slack, know that the next month I'm on you, because we're going to finish this year strong. We got, y'all, this year is winding up. We're getting ready to move into the 6th month. Well, half a year is gone. And what have you done? Have you walked into your purpose? Are you moving in purpose? If you're not, hey, come on over here and let's get on it. Because y'all, we ain't got time to be playing. Playtime is over. It's time to get off the bench. It's time to stop being the water boy. You don't carry the water pitcher. You don't did all that. You don't carry the towels. You don't did all that for too long. It's time to get in the game. It's time to take, coach, put me in. Put me in. I want to shoot. I want to run the court. I want to see what it's like. I want to get a rebound. I want to give some assists. Put me in, coach. That's what some of y'all need to be saying. Coach, put me in. And if you need to be put in, if you need coach to put you in, y'all know I'm a life coach. Come on over here and let me put you in the game. Come on over here and let me put you in the game. Y'all, I'm telling you, I ain't playing no games over here. I ain't playing no games over here. Playtime is over. It's time to be serious about that God has called you to. He said, faith. Faith. When he dropped that word in my spirit, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. A, align with his word. I, be intentional about those things that he's called you to. T, trust the process. But no, trials, tests, and tribulations are going to come. But know that you trust the process and hold on to his unchanging hand. Everything is going to be all right because by faith you'll get there. Catch up with your destiny. It awaits you. Y'all, I love y'all. Be blessed. And that is that. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Y'all enjoy y'all week. Be encouraged. Go walk in purpose, on purpose, because you got purpose. You didn't get dropped out of the sky. It's a reason why you here. Love you guys. Be blessed.